Alex Hormozi says the work works on you more than you work on it. As in, doing the work, setting a goal, working on it, will do more for you than the actual work that you're doing, just the exercise of it. Conversely, you don't want to get so caught up in your goals, in your arbitrary targets, that you trip over them and that they damage your confidence, or that they affect things that are even higher goal and higher priorities. On Sunday, those of you who are super fans may have noticed I did not put out a video, and I committed to 29 videos in 29 days. Now, technically, I'm covered because I put out 2 videos on September 11th, so I'm actually one ahead, but the idea was supposed to be 1 a day. I hit September 20th. I didn't notice I ran out, and then Sunday was a day that I was going to church and then spending with my daughter, and I didn't have time to make videos. Not true. There's always time. I could have done it, but it was a day that I committed to be taking off and to be resting, and so I didn't necessarily want to do that. There were 2 commitments. I committed to rest on that day. I committed to do 29 videos in 29 days, and I wanted to be ready coming into Monday to plan my next quarter, which is the most important thing I need to do. Now, I could beat myself up, and I could say, oh, I can't do anything. All I had to do is do 29 videos, 29 days, and I couldn't do it. Oh, I suck so much. Or I could actually understand what the purpose of the commitment was. The purpose of 29 videos in 29 days was to make more video content for YouTube, to get out there more, to be able to engage an audience, to be able to use something I'm pretty good at, which is getting on video, riffing on a content, riffing on a topic, and having people like it, and to put more of that out there. If I do 28 videos in 29 days, I'm not a failure. I have done 28 more videos than I did the month before, so I'm pretty sure I didn't do any videos last month like this. So it's not about necessarily the goal itself. It is about the purpose of the goal, the work the goal does on you. It's actually kind of like the video from yesterday talking about God and Satan and how they are concepts. God is a mental model of the incredible infinite divine that allows us to grasp and wrap our hands around a concept that is so great and awesome, we can't possibly fully understand it, and so we use this model of God to grasp it. The problem gets to be when the model becomes the thing. When you start fighting with people over your model versus their model, it's all the same thing. It's just a model. Same way with setting a goal such as a 29-day sprint or a 30-day sprint or a diet or whatever. The purpose of the thing is a more important thing. Now, we set arbitrary goals because it's much easier to say I'm going to do a video every single day than to say I'm going to do more videos. It's easier to say I'm going to swear off dessert for a month than to say I'm going to eat less dessert. How much is less? Right? How much is more? How much is better? But to say 1 every day, I know what 1 is. I can count to 1. I could even count to 30 on a good day if I practice a little bit first. So the point is that the arbitrary rule, because it's easy to follow, but then life happens. You know, as was it Mike Tyson who said, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face? Or the classic military axiom, no plan survives contact with the enemy. So once life happens, it can be difficult to do 1 every single day. So what happens if you miss 1? Well, you keep going. You keep going. The worst thing is to fall into the what the heck effect. Yeah, what the hell? I missed 1. What the hell? The commitment was to do it every single day. I haven't done it. What the hell? Just stop. Just stop entirely. Oh, I already had 1 piece of cake. What the hell? I'll just eat the whole cake. That's ridiculous. And yet, we all do it. Because we forget what the point of not eating cake was. Okay, you're not supposed to eat cake. You ate 1 piece of cake. Cool. Don't eat any more cake. Not eat all the cake. But so often we fall into that trap. So I encourage you to remember what the purpose of the work is. You may have set a simplified goal, but to remember your simplified goal probably exists for some specific reason. Focus on that. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop them down there in the comments. And of course, like and subscribe if you would like to see more of this content.